description.
Well, how's it going? This is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show that shows you what you could be doing with your instant noodles on Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. It's summer here. Crazy, huh? But, yeah. So, what do I got? I got a noodle that's hotter than hot. It's not that hot, but Paldo Volcano Chicken Carbonara. That's what we're doing. So yeah. Merry Christmas. So this is an interesting one. You fill it to the line with room temp water and microwave it at 800 watts for 5 minutes. Then you add the stuff in and stir up. You don't drain anything. But I'm curious where this line is. Way down there. Okay. There's my room temperature water. The thing about room temperature that's always got me, what if your room's really hot? What if your room's really cold? Okay. 5 minutes at 800 watts. Uncovered. Let's do this. Oh boy. Do it. It's not going to boil over. There's not enough water in there for it to. I just hope it comes out okay. Alright, so, yeah, Christmas. Huh. Wow. I hope you got all the presents that you wanted. I hope you were smart enough to get people who have dominion over you the presents that they require. Yeah. It's like August 8th. It's like I was saying on the last episode, there's no war on Christmas. It's more of a retail war on you enjoying your Christmas because you have to get these things for certain people. I remember, God, what was it? I wanted to get my daughter a Hello Kitty playset when she was really young. And they had ones that were $40. And then they had this one that was discontinued, and it was way cooler, and it was super cool, and it was around the time of year, and they wanted like $200 for it. And I felt horrible that I didn't have the money to get it for her. I mean, granted, this is just like a plastic injection molded thing. A couple little action figures, that's it. Long and short of it, the one she got was just fine. And within maybe close to a year, it was completely demolished and destroyed and got thrown away. So it panned out. I mean, it was fine. So don't always feel like you got to spend a crap load of money. I like to find stuff that nobody thinks that they wants or needs, which is really tricky sometimes. But I like to get people things that are useful. Like my wife, for example. She really likes comfy socks, so I always try to get her socks. She likes a certain body spray, so I get her that. And I don't try to get stuff that just like is going to sit around and collect dust. You know what I'm saying? God, what did she want? She wanted something. I can't remember what it was. I got it for her, and she was like super... Oh, that's right. Where is that thing? I think I got it for her birthday. It was a Dirt Devil spot cleaner. I think it's over by the arcade machine. And what you would do is you put junk in it, and that's when we had a dog, and it was kind of like a little steam vac for spots. So like if the dog took a dump on the floor and stepped in it, you just go and boom, no evidence of a dog canine indiscretion at all. So that was nice. But then it stopped working. And I went on and dealt with their customer service. And then it started working. So I don't know. We no longer have a dog. So yeah. I don't know, I did get that. I was complaining about how there's like no room in our apartment because we've got all this crap, and it's just like all this crap in here. So we got some old kid clothes and sent them over to the donation place. But she's like, I don't want to hear anything about that, because yeah, that's right. The day before I lugged home this like big KitchenAid stand mixer monstrosity that's now sitting on top of the fridge. Hopefully it'll get used. It should. It's too big though to fit in any cabinet we have. It's just too big. It won't fit in any of our cabinets. I don't know. I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff, I think, this weekend and try to downsize certain things that we just don't use. Or there's like a bookshelf over there that has books full of instant noodle packaging, and I'm thinking maybe I can throw some of those in a big bin in the storage. I've been saving instant noodle packaging since review 600, and this will be review 5,456, 57, 55, 56, I think. But I get all these binders, and I put the little clear sheet slide-in protector things, and I put in a sheet of paper, and I put in a few packaging, and then I turn it over, and I've got a bin over there that I store the packaging until I'm ready to do it. And once that thing is busting at the seams, it's like, all right, it is time. And then I put it all together, get her done, do a couple runs of tape around it, and they're like bricks. Why? I would say it's a form of hoarding. I don't know. but it's cool. And I put all sorts of stuff. They're all like time capsules, really. Okay, let's see what happened. Did we end up with soup, or did we end up with ramen? We ended up with ramen with a very small bit of liquid at the bottom, and I think that's exactly what we wanted. The ramen smells really quite good. So I'm going to go with the powder base first and stir like a psycho. Hey. So this stuff isn't supposed to be soupy. I'm bummed though. I didn't think. That's the theme of the Christmas episode. I just didn't think, because it's Friday for me and there's one egg left after this one. I wasn't really planning on using an egg for this one. Well, I couldn't have used an egg on the line. I could have, I guess. The potato chips? I don't know. That was the last episode. I could have used an egg with that, I guess. That'd have been kind of weird. Yeah. But yeah, I try to come out with an episode of this show every day, unless. See, I'm old and I make mistakes. And one thing I like is, so if it is episode, I think this will be episode what, 2675? That number at the end is crucial to me not screwing up. Because at 5 on 75, it's the 25th of December. Now, it'll get to the 31st of September, and then it'll be January 1st, right? Well, what do? It's going to offset it. I skip one of them. That's generally what I do. Or I come out with something in lieu of that, like a throwback episode. I don't know. I don't know if you want me to do one on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. I figure if you're watching on New Year's Eve, there will be an episode. Maybe on New Year's Day, I'll put something different on, like a rerun. I can do it. I can just do, because I had to do that. What was that for? I can't. That was for February. February into March is a tricky one because it's the 28th. And then it's like there's no 9 for like 10 days. So what I generally do is do throwback episodes, which is kind of fun, actually. I was thinking for a little Christmas present for you folks, if you could consider it that, I would do a mukbang of this. But I looked at it and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I did the pack version mukbang like last week. So I don't know that I'll be doing that today. And honestly, there it is. Well, that's not bad. I don't know. I'm trying to be good. My doctor told me I need to lose weight and less cholesterol. This only has 3 milligrams. I found, like, I used to eat those gut bomb burritos all the time, and I found that those things are high. And when I make curry, I was using butter, so I'm going to be using margarine and all these different little things. Different cheese, that stuff. Anyways, let's give this a try. Interesting. It's not bad. Yeah. It's spicy. Is it a volcano? I don't know. They came out with the volcano chicken flavor. The nice guys over at Project Ramen sent me. It wasn't spicy at all. It was good. I think that was a Carino one. That's kind of like a sub-brand of Paldo's. Okay, how do we deal with this? We go like this. See? Simple. Delightful. Scallion. Where did I put that? Really? Did I put it away already? Wow. For some reason, my brain doesn't like me using kimchi, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just used to not used to using it, but since I have it, I gotta use it. I know it's volcano chicken, but right? Oh, whatever you say. I like kimchi. Eggshell? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've got the camera at a horrible angle for you to see what I'm doing, but I'm slicing an egg if you can see that. If not, I apologize for not bringing you the Christmas miracle of watching me slice an egg. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that sun is coming. We had some rain yesterday, or last night, or no, day before. We had some rain. At a time and a juncture, I'm sure you're having tons of rain right now. I don't know, usually it seems like it doesn't rain on Christmas around here in Washington State. It's just kind of like a funky day. The worst was the year we tried to make it up to my sister's place up in Anacortes. And everything's good, everything's cool, we're going north, and then wham, we hit the paywall of snow. There were cars in the ditches. It was just like, yeah, so, it's not gonna work out this year. We were like, oh my God, turn around. Where can we turn around? We're gonna die. It was bad. It was really bad. Well, I'm hoping that you are having an enjoyable holiday. If you're into such things. If you're not into Christmas, I totally get it. But yeah, there's no war. Not on Christmas. That wouldn't be fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the good words of my brother, who I'm hoping just had a really good Hanukkah, may we only hear good news, good things, and I don't know, let us all be happy and safe and enjoy your instant noodles each and every day, and rock on. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.